This plan started back months and months ago. And I can't even tell you if there was a specific date or time that it actually said, okay, we're moving to New Hampshire. I thought about somebody to make this trip with me, and I thought back to the time that I was first coming out here as a teenager.
After almost 40 years, Keith Allen Perrins is leaving Alaska. Joining him, his nephew's son, Shaner.
This trip for him, I think, was just a chance to see, the Alaska Highway, Canada, and I think he was, just really enjoying the time to not just spend with me, but doing something different and adventurous.
Even though there's only one way out of Alaska, Keith probably would have gotten lost if it weren't for Shaner. 6 days later, they were in Denver, and Shaner was headed back to Alaska.
All right, this is it. We're leaving.
Yep.
Yeah. There's the most important person in the whole trip right there.
Charlie! Actually, there's the real culprit. I'm relieving him of his duties and he's been putting up with him.
He's the real navigator.
And he's got to put up with me. After we dropped Shaner off, it was up to me to get Keith and the dogs safely across the rest of the country. To be by his side, keep him awake, keep him company. Of course, it wouldn't be a road trip with Keith without tearing apart the car looking for some small item.
This is Keith looking for stuff in his car.
Yeah, you got that right.
Keith, what are you looking for?
A little brown monkey. Come on, little monkey. Oh, those are dog treats. And we kept really good track of that. And Shane and I would be like, don't forget the monkey. I got the monkey. And one time, it seems like we have lost it.
What's going on? Oh, Charlie.
What about the monkey?
Haven't found the monkey yet.
Never did find the monkey for the dogs, but did find an antique shop very much worth the stop. But what really was worth the stop? The Evel Knievel Museum. Keith was in his element, even though he felt a little funny after his VR experience. After his jump, we made our way to St. Louis. We were keeping good time. Restful nights in hotels helped, but our goal evolved into getting to Kendall in Maryland in time to watch Macy while Kendall was in a wedding.
A little chilly. A little frosty.
Okay, so this probably slowed us down a little. Chili with ice cream. Keith had to have that, so we did. And of course, we did stop at the capital of West Virginia, which is fascinating, really beautiful place. But then we got going and we hooked up with Kendall.
It was really impressive to see. That's how a capital is done. Finally seeing Kendall and Macy in Maryland, I knew we were going to do that.
And by the look on my face, well, that pretty much sums up what was going to happen next.
There you go, pumpkin.
Hi, Macy. We'll take care of you.
Two guys were going to take care of a small child after being on the road like we were, so Kendall could attend a wedding.
Hi, Macy. You're in good hands.
When Kendall first contacted me a couple weeks ago about doing that, it was seemed like, oh man, I don't know if we can time it, but as we got closer, we realized, oh yeah, we can do this.
All right, come on, up.
We can do this. So we packed up the dogs and drove down the road a bit
Yeah, now we got everybody in here.
to feed Macy her dinner. Yeah, how'd that go for us?
That was great. We took Macy out to eat.
And what did we feed her?
Well, we fed her little finely chopped up chicken and broccoli and some noodles. And then I gave her a little bit of yogurt. And
What flavor was that yogurt?
Well, it turned out luckily to be mixed berry, but because she's apparently maybe allergic to strawberries. And here I am feeding her away this yogurt that Kendall had not mentioned to us about not feeding her, but probably didn't think that we would be feeding her anything other than real food.
Mama.
Yeah, at that point we all wanted Mama.
That's an elephant. Where's his nose?
No.
Yeah.
It turns out Macy was fine and all ready for the ride home to New Hampshire the next day. I gotta say, Kendall is amazing. Pregnant, traveling with Macy, and dealing with us is not easy. She held Macy's hand until she fell asleep.
You're doing good, kid.
We made it to New Hampshire. Went to a bar and watched the Rangers lose Game 6 in the conference finals in good company. And Keith returned home.
How do you feel about being here? How's it feel to be here?
I'm able to relax a little bit now. Of course, we still have the sale of the house to finish up there and finalize. As far as being here in New Hampshire, we'll be back here and we'll start the next chapter of our lives here in New Hampshire. And I'm excited to be here.